We're back, The Jungle, your favorite weekly sports show. We got Naturel in the house.
Oh, no.
D Strange. And you know we want to get into it, but before that, please subscribe. Click on the button down low.
The red button right down there. Say subscribe. Hit it. Go ahead.
You know what I mean?
Help us out. Thanks.
So we want to get into it. First topic: Kawhi Leonard, load management.
Oh
been
my
such
God.
a big deal, and they've gotten fined over it.
Oh my God. Maybe,
what's going on?
Maybe that kind of like details how I feel about this. Yo, listen. This has been being talked about, to me, entirely too much. ESPN doesn't get their game. So then what do? They go on all day talking about how this is wrong, what's up with all this load management. This is an ESPN story because they didn't get the game that day. Who actually has the problem with this? Really? The fans. And I understand the fan standpoint. You want to pay to see a player. But Bomber knew what he was doing. This is his money. I hear some people say, yo, I don't know, because we paying Kawhi to play. Who's this we? Is your last name Balmer? If your last name is not Balmer, you're not paying Kawhi to do anything. Zip it. The only people who can talk are paying consumers to pay to get into the stadium. That's it. That's it. If I'm the Clippers and I'm Balmer, I paid the millions. I'm gonna use them how best I see fit to get a championship. The goal is to get ratings on a Wednesday night in November. The goal is to win the championship.
Interesting. I see both sides of the game. I do believe that stars should be playing. However, what I do believe is the reason why stars don't play as much as they used to is because the fans and the media has devalued the regular season. See, if you don't devalue the regular season and you hold people accountable for what they do in the regular season and you give people more accolades for that, then people would be like, okay, I'm gonna play more in the regular season because that's more tied into my money and my reputation.
Yeah.
See, what happens is people become regular season MVPs, might be have somewhat of a little slippage in the playoffs, and now it's the end of the world. You're roasting them, all right?
James Harden.
You're killing them. The media will literally sit there and say, I'm just waiting until the playoffs. And then turn around and now you're going to get mad because somebody wants to rest?
That's a great point.
No. Listen.
Can't go both ways.
The media, fans, stop ripping players for their playoff appearances. All right? If you want the regular season to matter, right, then make sure the regular season matters and hold people accountable and give people their proper accolades while the regular season is going along. And I guarantee you, people will play 82 season games when they see their money's tied to that. Promise you.
Get in the comments. Let us know how you feel about this whole load management thing. Do you agree? But let us know. Back on the jungle. Next topic. LA Lakers. A lot of people talking about the Lakers and LeBron. Lakers got the best record in the NBA. Wow. Who thought that? What do you think of that?
Nothing. Doesn't mean anything. At the end of the day, this is what it comes down to. Now, just like we said in the last segment, what you gonna do in the regular season? Nah, what you gonna do in the playoffs? And at the end of the day,
that's what you're asking.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, even during the regular season, LeBron James, you gotta dominate that matchup against Kawhi. I gotta see it at least one time. Where he's at the height of his powers, you're at the height of your powers, and you dominate him. And y'all win. The narrative is gonna be, for me, okay, we could be everybody except the Clippers. Everybody we could beat except for the Clippers. Every time Kawhi Leonard step on that floor, I don't care if he's with or without a star, the Lakers are losing, LeBron James, you are losing. Unless somebody does some Herculean effort like Kyrie. And I don't see AD doing that. So, I mean, I respect everything that's going on. LeBron James is balling out of his mind, playing defense, everything. I just need that against Kawhi. Where is it against Kawhi?
You know what? I was talking to Laker fan earlier, and what they were saying, I was saying the same thing you did about Kawhi. He got proven against Kawhi. It's 7-1. Yeah, we ain't gonna make the biggest deal out of one loss, but it was a marquee game that he didn't bring it, right? But they was like, don't move the goalpost. It ain't about beating Kawhi. And I'm like, wait, you gonna have to see Kawhi at some point. You're not getting to the NBA Finals without seeing Kawhi at some point in the playoffs to do that. I don't care if it's conference finals. I don't care if it's second round. Oh, and then I'm saying, listen, if the seeding is a certain way, you might have to seed them the second round.
Right.
Then what does that mean? So, like you said before, to me, this is totally about the playoffs, but when I see certain things in the regular season that are trending a certain way, the trend is LeBron getting dominated by Kawhi. That's the trend now. That's the trend. Yeah, been a couple. Yeah, that's the trend. So LeBron needs to buck the trend. It's not up to Kawhi to say, oh, let me prove it. No, this is LeBron's proven season. Kawhi already proved it last season.
This is the story of LeBron James' whole career. His whole career. He goes to Cleveland, no help. You gotta be Superman. He goes to Miami, Dwayne Wade starts breaking down. Chris Bosh, he's good, but it's on you. You go back to Cleveland, both people get injured. Love and Kyrie, it's on you. At some point in time, the story of LeBron James' career is, no, you cannot pass the ball. You cannot rely on people. You, at some point in time, you just gonna have to be that savage, and you just gonna have to dominate. Because if not, it's going to cost you a championship. Because you're gonna be expecting the other guys around you to be balling out, and I'm telling you, they're not going to do it, especially when it comes playoff time. Right now, it's all good, but when them palms get sweaty, and everybody's looking for you to dominate, we can't have a situation where Kawhi Leonard's that guy.
All Lakers fans, stop acting like you don't got to see Kawhi. You're going to have to see him. You're going to have to beat him. Next time it's Christmas. We'll see then. We'll see what happens Christmas, right? Get in the comments. Let us know how you feel about this whole LA Lakers situation. Do you feel the LA Lakers are just proving that they're the best team in the NBA and everybody should shut the hell up? Or do you feel he's got to prove it against Kawhi first? Get in the comments. Let us know, Jungle.
And we're back, the Jungle. Now we're going to get into our NFL picks.
Let's do it.
Mo, what's good?
Run it down.
Chiefs at Titans.
Chiefs.
They get Mahomes back this week.
Chiefs.
This is the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Falcons at Saints.
Saints.
Who doesn't matter who the Falcons are playing. Oh, it's Saints. Just do that. Whenever the Falcons come up on it's whatever the other team is. Don't even say the Falcons.
They haven't fired old boy Quinn. It was amazing.
The Bengals got a shot to win. A 3% chance. The Falcons 0.
Lions at Bears.
Lions.
Oh no.
I believe in the Lions.
That Stafford is questionable.
He's gonna play.
I'm picking the Bears.
Oh damn.
No.
Matt Stafford, get in there. Lions, baby.
Bears.
Get in there.
Cardinals at Buccaneers.
Wow. Do we have to pick?
Yes.
Buccaneers.
Bucks.
Ravens at Bengals.
Next. Yeah.
Bills at Browns.
Ooh.
Now
this is a tough game.
This is a tough game. The Bills are 6-2, but nobody respects that. Not even the Bills. They're like, oh, we 6-2?
Listen, the Browns have too much talent when you really think about it to lose to the Bills. But I could have said that every other week. I mean, you got Odell, you got Landry, you got Chubb. If you lose to the Bills, you have to fire Freddie Kitchens. You have to get fired. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Cleveland too. If Cleveland loses this game, you gotta fire Kitchens. Right after the game. Don't even let him in the locker room.
You gotta fire.
Just escort him the left way.
Yeah.
You go that way.
All right, natural. Giants at Jets.
Ooh, you know what? This is a top 5 pick bowl, right?
This is take bowl.
Top 5 pick bowl.
Take bowl.
Unfortunately, I do think that the Giants have a better overall team than the Jets, so I do believe the Giants will win.
As a Giants fan, this game scares me. I'm gonna pick the Giants. I'm gonna pick the Giants.
Shameful.
Dolphins at Colts.
You know, it's so shameful that I had no respect for the Dolphins, but they play hard. I give them that.
Wait, is Brissett playing?
No, I still pick
At
the
the
Colts.
Colts?
Yes, I still pick the Colts.
Yeah, like Miami, they gotta like go to the hotel and like they're gonna be mad. Yeah. Colts.
Rams at Steelers.
You know what?
The Rams better win this.
This is a trap game because the Steelers.
You believe in the Steelers?
Sneakily have,
Do you believe in the Steelers?
They sneakily have an opportunistic defense. Meaning that, do I believe in Jared Goff? That's the real question. And the real answer is no, but I'm still picking the Rams.
Yeah, after all that. Rams, come on.
Panthers at Packers.
Ooh. Packers defense is weakness is defense run. Okay? And you got the quote unquote MVP coming into your town and he's been lighting it up. So I'm gonna assume that the Packers defense, the defensive scheme is gonna be stop McCaffrey and make Allen beat you. I have to assume that, because if I see McCaffrey get off, I'm going straight to the defensive coordinator and say, what were you doing?
You know what? I said that the first week, then I said the second week, 5th week, 6th week. McCaffrey's just unstoppable. He's just unstoppable. But do they have enough to beat the Packers?
No way.
The Packers are...
No way. If the Panthers light their defense up, it's a problem.
Where is it at, Mom?
It is at Green Bay.
Look, they better not lose. They better not lose. I'm sorry. Packers.
Panthers.
Vikings at Cowboys.
Ooh.
In Dallas.
Ooh.
I've been picking the Vikings, and they let me down last week.
If Adam Thielen was playing, I'd say hands down the Vikings. But they're gonna double digs, and Kirk Cousins is gonna look like a scrub. I can promise you that. It's about if Cook's gonna be able to get off. I don't see it, but I don't see Dallas offense doing much either.
I'm gonna pick the Vikings. The Vikings have been putting in work. Even though they lost to a really good team. And before that, they've been on a roll. I expect the Vikings to keep rolling. Dallas was shaky. It took them a while to get up on the Giants. So let's go.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. Unfortunately, I do think that they're gonna establish not a profound running game, but enough to say, okay, you have to respect it. And I think that'll be just. I don't expect this to be a high-scoring affair. No. I don't think so.
All right, and lastly, Seahawks at 49ers.
Oh.
49ers. Hey, they the best team in the NFC right now.
Ow. I'm sorry. You know what? This is going to be a very interesting game. I think it's going to come down to the quarterback. Now, for me, Jimmy Garoppolo is a good quarterback, but you're playing against the MVP. I believe Seattle goes on the road and pulls it out sneakily because that is what Houdini does, a.k.a. Russell Wilson. I'm picking Seattle.
Not me. Good.
That is it.
That's it?
Yes.
Pets.
Yeah. And we're back.
No.
Our favorite segment of the week, loser of the week. Natural, what's the criteria?
Getting that ass beat.
Oh,
You know it.
Natural.
Yes.
You're a loser.
Yeah, let's get it. Loser of the week this week, NCAA. NCAA, guess what? They've declared James Wiseman probably the number one or one of the number one prospects in the NBA draft next year to make oodles of millions of dollars. They declare him ineligible for receiving improper benefits. NCAA, guess what? You got 2 years left. 2 years left in its entirety to do this to people. Because after the next 2 years, they're going to start implementing G League payment. And there may be other affiliates that either come up so that after you finish high school, you can go directly to getting paid, even if it's not the NBA. So, this is one of the last couple of people. Maybe you might be able to do this next year to somebody, but then that's it. You're only gonna have football. Basketball will be out of the equation, thankfully. So NCAA, get your rocks off, declare them ineligible, because guess what? These are the last days. Thankfully. Loser of the week. Been loser of the week.
And just for people who don't understand, the NCAA and the TV commercial, everything make billions and billions of dollars. So it's just outrageous, the actual labor that they're actually paying in relation to how much they're actually making is insane.
It was about moving his family there. He got improper benefits to help move his family to, like, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. So they only listen. Thankfully, the clock's ticking. Clock's ticking. I got a little bit more time.
Okay.
Get him. What's your loser of the week?
My loser of the week?
Get him, Doc.
I want to talk about the Washington Redskins. Oh my goodness. This Trent Williams situation, what are we doing right now? Okay, so now we have a situation where a man had a cancerous cyst, right, on the top of his head.
Couldn't put his helmet on.
And now you don't want to pay him his salary because you feel as though he defamed you, he embarrassed you, he made y'all look bad. Well, what about him and his overall health? And it's not to say that he's not responsible. We get that side of it. Like, he's responsible for his health too. But at the same time, y'all are responsible too, all right? And I understand we could have a misstep here or there, but he goes to the doctor and the doctor says, nah, I think that's not.
Yeah, it's nothing.
But all this other time, none of your team, nobody else was able to catch that. Nobody else saw that this is like something cancerous. It can happen, I get it. But then the way you handle it, it shows you what type of team you are to sit up there and say, I'm not gonna pay him his salary. He did this. What are you doing? Right?
Organization.
Like, if I'm a player and I see that, why would I want to go play for the Redskins? All right. How many strikes do you have against you already? But then for the fact that now you don't want to pay a man his salary, now he has to basically go. He's basically in sob mode because he's like, Dad, what can I do? That's just what it is. Just at least trade me. And you don't even want to do that. Washington Redskins, man, how many times you want to be losers of the week, but you definitely got to get loser of the week this week.
There, listen, you gotta catch cancer. If somebody on your team catches, like, it was for 6 years, he had something on his head and they didn't catch cancer on their player for 6 years?
It's crazy. It's just so crazy.
Hey, I got a question. Redskins or Knicks? Who would you rather play for?
You know what? I'd rather play for the Knicks.
Oh!
I'd rather play for the Knicks.
Ow!
Cause at least I'm in the most famous arena in the world. Like, what is this? This is just crazy. This is a disgrace.
Wait, at least the Knicks won't kill you?
Yeah, at least the Knicks won't kill
Let's give props to the Knicks. At least y'all not killing players out here. Get in the comments. Let us know who your loser of the week is this week. We're out. Ciao.